It's Shadow Shark time. We sneak the waterfall. That waterfall will be knocking out Sharpedo, made of paper. Gonna need to respect the Poison Fang. The opponent sends back out Wooper. That gets farmed down. And my god, that little Leo had a family. Welcome back to the channel. Yesterday's battle submission did include Shadow Galvantula. However, as this is the home of Shadow Pokemon, we did feature two very bulky Pokemon that didn't offer very much damage output. So today we're making up for it, courtesy of my good friend Ty. He is repping Shadow Sharpedo and Shadow Carvanha in the Little Jungle Cup, and blink and you will miss it, as the damage output is insane. Without any further ado, let's get into the battle. And in game 1, Ty leads his Igglybuff. That is a very cool flex of a legacy Igglybuff. Yes, he did Elite TM this thing into Swinub. We fire off the body slam. The opponent commits a shield, and let me tell you, that is a very good shield, because if the opponent doesn't use shields quickly, they're probably not going to get a chance. We come into Sharpedo, we look to snipe, two waterfalls near take him out. The opponent responds with Chinchou, and Chinchou going to be having to respect the Poison Fang. The opponent already all shields down. The opponent makes a Bubble Beam. Sharpedo with 0 defense, Bubble Beam, probably one-shots from full health. Despite it being resisted, we come into Carvanha. We get the bite farm down. The opponent's final Pokemon is a Water Gun Ducklet, and this Ducklet getting torn apart by the bites. We make the Poison Fang. Poison Fang will be one-shot, and Swinub is still alive, but it's got hardly any HP. Ty going to be able to feint attack, farm down, and we save 2 shields for next season. Moving on to the next one. We see yet another Ducklet. This one, running wing attack. I think that's probably the moveset you are looking for. However, who am I to judge, as I don't really play Little Jungle Cup, and I know absolutely nothing about this meta. The opponent fires off the Bubble Beam. Ty going to return fire with the Body Slam. The opponent chooses not to shield this up. We then see the attempted snipe with Carvanha. Blink and you miss it. Ducklet got absolutely deleted. The opponent likewise deletes us with their Onyx. However, why stop the destruction? We come into Sharpedo. We quickly delete them with the waterfalls. Back out comes Swinub. Ty makes the Poison Fang. Poison Fang is resisted, however will be forcing the final shield. The opponent does Powder Snow farm us down. That Powder Snow did probably around 10% of our HP, which is absolutely ridiculous. We shield up the first Body Slam. Ty still with 1 Protect shield, 2 high behind. Going to be able to shield up the next Body Slam, and we're going to be able to commit to the feint attack farm down, and we're off to a 2-0 start. In the next battle, we need Igglybuff into Swinub. I like the way Ty's using a pretty normal Pokemon in the lead, giving me an opportunity to catch my breath. We farm up, fire off the Body Slam on the Charge Move Priority event. The opponent commits a shield, and trust me, trainer, that's probably the best shield you're ever going to commit. So if you don't commit him early, you're not going to get to use him. We come into Sharpedo, look for the snipe. The opponent now responds to our Sharpedo save switch with Scorpy. Scorpy does resist the Poison Fang. The opponent thinking they don't need to use that shield, and I think that's a huge mistake. The opponent can take out our Shark, probably hoping this is the only fast move pressure mon we've got. Well, surprise opponent. We come into Carvanha, 1 bite, actually deletes him. The opponent's final Pokemon is Drifloon, and they instantly top left. Moving on to the next one. In a very strange turn of event, we've gone from absolute massacre to offering 0 damage output whatsoever. The opponent gonna strike first. They actually go for the crunch. Crunch doesn't do all that much damage in the little cup format. Well, to be honest, everything does a lot of damage. Who am I kidding? We fire off the Body Slam. We draw a shield. Ty gonna be able to make 1 more Body Slam. If the opponent double shields this, I think we're just gonna die to Dragon Breath damage. The opponent does 2 shield. We come into Carvanha, look for the resisted bite down. Holy crap. 2 Dragon Breaths almost deleted us. We shield up the Body Slam. Ty attempts to get the resisted bite farm down. No such luck. We send back out Igglybuff. We do get the feint attack farm down. The opponent now sends out Drifloon. And if the opponent don't know about the wild charge coverage, my god, are they about to find out. Drifloon gets returned back to their Pokeball. The opponent's final Pokemon is Litleo. And just like that, we win another game. Holy moly, this is going to be a roller coaster of a shoutcast. In the next battle, we see Igglybuff into Wooper. Wooper, much like his big brother, the big Quagman, got buffed this season, it has access to Mud Bomb. However, the opponent going to fire off the Body Slam. We tank it. We then look to come into Carvanha, bite, tearing apart the opponent. However, I've never seen Mud Shot do so much damage. Ty shields up the Body Slam. The opponent needs to pivot or they get farmed down. They come into Golbat. Holy crap, look at the bite damage. And it's now Shadow Shark time. We come into Shark. That waterfall will be knocking out Sharpedo. Needs to shield up everything. We shield up the Poison Fang. The opponent sends back out Wooper. That gets farmed down. The opponent's final Pokemon is Litleo and is straight in and straight out. Moving on to the next one. We see the calm before the storm. Igglybuff into Onyx. Oh god, I spoke too soon. We come into Sharpedo, look to snipe. The opponent safe switch into Spinder, and it's going to be Spinder straight in the binder. We shield up the Icy Wind. Spinder, like everything else, is straight in and straight out. Back out comes Onyx, and it's debuff time. Poison Fang does draw a shield. The opponent correctly shields something. We come into Carvanha, get the bite farm down. The opponent's final Pokemon is Fletchinder, and holy crap, look at the bite damage. We then send in Igglybuff, we feint attack farm down, and we take another very quick game. Moving on to the next one. Time to catch my breath. Igglybuff into Swinub. Nothing really to see here. Things all pretty calm, all pretty normal. The opponent gonna fire off a Body Slam. I already know Ty's going to attempt to snipe, so get ready for the madness. We come into Sharpedo, 2 waterfalls, almost take him out. And what the hell is that? Knocked out? Aren't you supposed to be in the Open Great League? We got a 500 CP knocked out. I don't know why. But even Waterfall chunking apart this bulky owl. We lower their defense with the Poison Fang. We're going to come into Sharpedo's mini brother, Carvanha. We shield up a Shadow Ball. I've got no idea why you throw a Shadow Ball, but I suppose we're going to shield everything anyway. The opponent then sends out Skarmory. Hello, trainer. Look at the bite damage. The opponent doesn't make a charge move. Back out comes Swinub. Swinub on 1 HP and a Dream Tie. Going to shield this up, and we're going to be able to feint attack farm down. And to be honest, I had no idea what was going on for the whole entirety of that game. In the next battle, we see Igglybuff into Golbat. No, we don't. We see the aggressive swap into Carvanha. Golbat just wing attack farms us all the way down. Carvanha makes a very quick appearance in this battle. We now send out Igglybuff. We're going to be debuffed with the Poison Fang. Huge shout out to this opponent who's taking forever to pick a Pokemon, giving me a chance to catch my breath. They finally send out Swinub. Ty makes the Body Slam. Body Slam should be forcing a shield. What the heck is this trainer saving from? Really, they have to shield, and they do. They then return fire. With a charge move, we've got a lower defense. Hopefully it takes us out, which it does. It's now Shark time. 2 waterfalls, near take out Swinub. The opponent then pivot out into Wooper. We fire off the Poison Fang on the CMP tie. The opponent can shield this up. However, they're going to be very sad. As to make another charge move, they're going to have to survive 3 waterfalls and trainer. That isn't happening. Sharpedo, waterfall farms down. Can we survive 1 powder snow? Yes, we can. And we take that game. In the next battle, we see the annoying Bear Trap Ty pivots into Bite Carvanha. Bite tearing apart the Bear Trap. Although, holy crap, look at the spark damage. We get Spark farm down in the blink of an eye. We then send out Igglybuff to operate as the damage sponge. Bubble Beam doesn't do too much. Can we get the feint attack farm down? No, the opponent going to make 1 more Bubble Beam. Igglybuff going to absorb all of this energy. Igglybuff then gets the feint attack farm down. The opponent send out Mini Trevenant, and holy smokes, that is a very interesting play from the opponent as the feint attacks are going to hit for super effective, where it would have only been neutral on the Bear Trap. The opponent going to tackle farm us down. We're going to need to pivot. Sharpedo probably not going to appreciate these tackles. Holy crap, tackle out here. Looking like charm, however, Ty can shield up the Seed Bomb. The opponent going to need to pivot. They send out the Bear Trap. The Bear Trap only going to make 1 move. We can easily shield this up. Waterfall farm down. The opponent still with 1 protect shield, 2 hide behind. However, tackle generates energy super slowly. So the waterfalls after this, even though they're resisted, are going to be enough to waterfall them down. The opponent does try their luck. However, Sharpedo says no chance, and we take that game. In the next battle, we see everyone's favourite little cup Pokemon, the Mighty Duck. Not really, it's fucking annoying. Ty fires off the Body Slam. The opponent doesn't respect it. They're going all the way to a Brave Bird. Do they Brave Bird? I doubt it. Ty last second commits a shield, and evidently I know absolutely nothing as the opponent did full send the Brave Bird. They then pivot out into Wooper. Body Slam going to do some neutral damage. The opponent still isn't shielding shit, and I think we're just going to fast move beat him down. Ty going to tank the Body Slam, and I imagine we're going to aggressively pivot, which we do. Carvanha bites down in the blink of an eye. If Ducklet does return, I think it's going to suffer the same fate. As they're already quite low, from not shielding the Body Slam, the opponent actually send out Scorpy. Scorpy getting torn apart by the bites. Ty just going to let this go down and then just waterfall everything down like he's done in every other battle. In comes Sharpedo. Scorpy does make a charge move, however Ty can easily shield this up. The opponent fires off an Aqua Tail. In theory we do resist it, but trust me, we don't resist anything. So good shield from Ty. Back out comes Ducklet. We fire off the Poison Fang. Poison Fang will be lowering Ducklet's defense. We then pivot out into Igglybuff. I can't believe our switch timer popped up. The opponent fires off the Bubble Beam. Bubble Beam does take us out. However, 1 waterfall is enough to take that game. In the next battle, we see another duck. Are you surprised? Because I'm certainly not. Everyone loves this basic bitch duck. Ty stays in. We're farming up towards a wild charge this time. Ty not interested in shielding Igglybuff. The opponent fires off a bubble beam. However, no debuff is going to save you from a wild charge. The question is, does the opponent respect the damage? Yes, they do. So we see the pivot into Carvanha. The bites tearing apart this duck. I believe this is only a bubble beam. However, we probably get knocked out. Carvanha actually survives. The opponent then sniped with Onyx. And Onyx, you sir, are in big trouble. Buckle up, it's Shadow Shark time. In comes the shark. We're hitting them for super effective. The opponent gonna make a Poison Fang. As if Sharpedo needed any less defense, they lower our defense with the Psychic Fang. The opponent send out the Bear Trap. This Poison Fang is resisted, but the opponent probably shields it up, which they do. We get off one more waterfall. The opponent already at half health is now all down to Igglybuff. Ty invests his final Protect Shield. The opponent sends the Rock Slide. The opponent now in Body Slam range. We make the Body Slam. It's going to be a race. It's going to be Igglybuff versus Ducklet. Who will win? Ducklet so low. Can we feint attack, farm down, or reach a move? We cannot. Ty finally loses a match, and that is going to draw this shoutcast to a close. This video is only 11 minutes long, but my God, I've almost lost my voice because that was absolute madness. Huge shout out to Ty. You never disappoint, mate. You absolutely bamboozled me for 99% of this submission, but it was great fun. So if you're enjoying the content, smash that like button if you're new. Consider subscribing if you've got some battles you'd like to be featured on the channel. Link to a battle submission form is down below. And as always, a huge thank you to everyone for watching. And I will see you all in the next one.